See if we see it in this matchup right here. Finbarr versus Harrier. We're going to take a look at their stats. Use that 62% win rate from Finbarr. Seriously impressive. That's why he's up there in that top 10. 57% precision as well. And then Harrier, similar stats, a little bit lower, but 59% win rate is really great as well. So it's going to be a match. I can't wait. That's so close. Only a 3% difference in that win rate. So that is why they're right up there in that top 10.
Absolutely. It's going to be really exciting. I think Harrier has a slight NMPZ stat lead right now, so if we go all the way, go the distance, maybe he could take it, but it's going to be really close. We see it in the stats. We see it in this ranking right now. Yeah, so it's going to be a great one.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
One thing I was noticing right there is they only have a 3-point differential on the actual world ranking. However, there's a difference of 4 matches. Harrier's played 4 more matches than Finbarr has, so that's why Finbarr's win rate is a little higher, even though he's 10th while Harrier's on 8th. But with all of that said, we are in, and the players are off, and Finbarr has already made his first guess, round 1 moving.
It looks like both players are in Ecuador here. We get a nice view of a volcano. Cool location to start the day.
Yeah, very cool. Very pretty. Wow, and Finbarr is 29 meters away. I mean, what a way to start the day.
Finbarr bringing us the 5K. You love to see it. Harrier, not that bad of a guess as well, so great stuff from both of them.
Yeah, that's really nice. Starting the day with a 5K just sets the tone in such a beautiful way.
Yeah. Oh, you just love to see it. Next round, it looks like we're back in Latin America. Maybe a Colombia here. Yeah, Harrier zooms in.
Prediction showing that Harrier does actually have a bit of a higher average score here in Colombia than Finbarr does. So see if that ends up being indicative of what we actually end up seeing. Finn's going farther south of where Harrier is. Time's gonna run out. It's gonna be Finn closer. Prediction did not pan out there. Finn keeps the lead. Go to round 3. Finn stays so hydrated. I think that's one of my favorite things. Between every round, I think he takes a sip of water.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Staying locked in.
Gotta have that water. The hydration.
Yep. Gotta do it. Finn makes a quick lock here on round 3 in Thailand. Doesn't want to move around, which is surprising. I mean, these are both good moving players. Finn especially, I would consider one of the best moving players. Definitely up there. And he hasn't really opted to move around too much. They're going to be both right there, nearby. Harrier, a little bit closer, break the flawless, go to round 4.
They are absolutely neck and neck in points right now. Really, really clean guesses. That was great Thailand region guessing from both of them. Definitely setting the tone for this match right now.
Yeah. Curious to see where this goes as we move onward. Round 4. What are we looking at here? Is this in Australia? Should be.
Looks like it is, yeah.
It's very green, though. Limits where you can be.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if they can find license plates or anything like that to maybe help. None of these signs seem too helpful yet. Finbarr is opening the map and going Tasmania. I like it. Very green. Makes a lot of sense. Definitely one of the best possibilities with this look.
Definitely can see the Taz guess here. Yeah, I don't think either player has, like, that great of information right now. Hogarth Falls.
Oh, I wonder if that's findable, especially if Finn has an accurate region guess. It doesn't seem like he's seeing anything. Harry finally opens the map with the time running out, and he's going Tasmania as well, but near Hobart. The guesses are a little bit different. 2.5 times multi, shouldn't see too much damage. It's going to be farther west. Finn will be closer. 380 points of damage. Not much. Round 5, reaching that halfway point. Both players above 5k health. Finn quickly zooming in Ecuador near Guayaquil.
Yeah, that region guess makes sense. I think with the landscape, yeah, we're definitely back in Ecuador. Some sort of big mountain looming there to the west. It's like maybe try to line it up with a road.
It's doable. You do see a big mountain there on Finbarr's map, just west of the city of Guayaquil, but it seems a little close to the actual city, so I don't know if that lines up perfectly. Finn is just staying moving, seeing if he can figure anything out. Harrier as well. Harrier finally opens the map, zooms in. He's farther north. Finn's also looking up there now, too. They are looking in a similar area. Nope. Harrier is now moving farther south. Again, shouldn't see too many points. Ecuador, small country, 3 times damage, and they're pretty close. It's going to be farther west, just west coast. Finn a little closer again, just chipping away some damage. Really not much going on here. A very close game, as expected from these two talented players. Gonna go on round 6 now. A quick zoom here from Finn going Madagascar.
Yeah,
I like
this
it.
should
Makes
be
sense.
Madagascar. The baobab, that's a special kind of tree that you have in Madagascar. Pretty famous tourist destination to see those trees. A whole hotel named after them, so.
Yeah, the classic. And we have some tracker coverage. You can see wasn't taken on an actual car here. So it's kind of fun to see some tracker. I think this is definitely the first Madagascar I've seen so far in the World League, and we're on week 15, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I can't recall any either. This is cool to get.
Do they know it, though? That's the real question.
Harrier, is he in Mbanja, I think? So they're in pretty different, far apart towns right now. Oh, Harrier's more south. Okay.
Oh, Harrier's considering moving to the same city that Finn is in. Oh, this is actually going to be some big points. 3.5 times damage. Finn's going to be on it. 2.7 kilometers. That's huge damage. Harrier's in the red now on Madagascar. And we go to round 7.
Yeah, these countries with just limited tracker coverage like that, they can be so rough with the Maltese if you don't get the right town. Yeah, it's important to study those. It's rare that they show up, but you gotta know them for moments like that.
Yeah. Just
like
one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ukraine, red car, long antenna. Harrier thinking Kiev.
Was a phone code on that store that Harrier had. Not sure if they used those at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Finn's got a sign and he looks like he's reading it. But I don't know if it's going to be that helpful. Looks like a pretty small white sign. But it is actually influencing his guess. He's going Kharkiv and he locks it in quick. Harrier's there too, actually, so they're both right there. Must have read it on the bus.
I think it says Kharkiv in that first word on the sign there, so.
Oh, yeah.
Finbarr's trusted it. Oh, Harrier.
Yeah, Harrier sees the same sign too, and they're both going to be there. Yep, makes sense. Harrier got the information from a bus. Finn got it from a sign. Harrier did see that sign last second too, and he had a little nod there confirming he liked his guess. Round 8 now. We're getting really close to this round limit. Harrier's going to need a really big comeback while Finn is close to full health here, barely taking any damage.
And if we'll look at that prediction, Harrier has the better average score in Indonesia. So could he multi-merchant right now? 4.5x, he makes his guess.
He makes it quick too. The pressure's on for Finbarr. He's got to follow suit. But Finn looks calm and is taking his time. He's sitting in a good position. He's going Java, but he's going Central. We'll see slightly different guesses. Harrier is going to be way closer there. 4.5 times damage, almost 3k damage there. But Finn still with a nice lead, but the game did even up a little bit. Round 9. Only 2 rounds possible left. And we're in Canada, northern Canada by the looks of it, with how flat this is and the shorter trees. Generation 2 camera coverage. Finn does seem confident zooming in on Yellowknife. Harrier yet to open the map.
That prediction showed their average Canada score was within 4 points of each other, which is actually crazy for such a huge country.
Wow, did you see Harrier's cam there? He makes the guess, and he crossed both of his fingers and looked up at the camera. You can see he's really hoping. Their guesses are quite different right now. Finn, much farther north in the Northwest Territories. But it's gonna be Harrier directly on top of it. What?
Oh my god.
That is
Harrier.
unreal. I'm mind blown right now, Harrier. What is that gas to take it back and win the moving game?
Wow. That's so impressive. I mean, yeah, Canada knowing those northern roads is so critical. And Harrier, not only does he know it, he's like right there. What an amazing guess.
Wow.
Finbarr, he had such a strong start, but yeah, sometimes you just get multi-merchanted. We're going to go on to the no moving now. What a matchup there.
That was unbelievable. And I mean, even with barely any multi, that guess from Harrier would have ended it compared to Finn's. So seriously impressive stuff. We're on a no move now. No more moving up and down the road. Can we see if Finn can make a comeback? He was playing really well. So it's definitely doable. Again, I expected this match to be close. And it's given us the excitement so far. Round 1, no move.
Looks like both players are opting towards Finland here, which I can definitely see. Maybe Finbarr is less sure if it's Finland or Sweden, but something like that definitely checks out with this landscape and the trees.
Yeah, Finn did have a guess there in the water, and now has moved it to Estonia. Harrier has also now moved it to Estonia.
Okay. Yeah, they're really soaking in the landscape here.
Yeah, this is a hard round.
Not an easy one.
I like where they're at. Finn's moved it back to the ocean. He's doing a little swimming, as we love to say, and he's locking it in too. Pressure's on for Harrier to follow. It is going to be Estonia. Finn was there, but decided to play it safe on a round 1 with no multi. It doesn't work in his favor, though. He's going to take a bit over 500 damage. We're going to go on round 2. Again, no moving up and down the road anymore, so even when you spawn in like this or that first round, you are just in the middle of nowhere, and you've got to do whatever you can. Electricity poles are always a helpful thing. We saw maybe one of them on this round, maybe 2 there, but none of them super clear. But this should definitely be Southeast Asia by the looks of it, and the road, things like that. I would probably go Indonesia if I had to, but this is a hard one.
Yeah, this is... I'm definitely thinking it's Indo somewhere. It's a big country, a lot of islands, and neither player seems too confident yet. Yeah, Finbarr, he's not even starting to zoom in yet. He's really hesitating. These have been tricky rounds to start us off in no move.
Yeah. Alright, both players now going Indonesia, southern Indonesian islands, Java and the Nusas right now. And there's only 5 seconds left. Neither player confident. Harrier may be considering Sulawesi. Nope, but he's going to keep it in the Nusas. And it will be Sulawesi. Harrier is going to be a bit closer with that 1.5 times damage. That's 1,200 points of damage taken to Finn's health. Harrier, a really nice lead right now.
Yeah, Harrier has really turned things around, and it's definitely showing his confidence, I think, is a little bit better. He stuck to the Estonia guess when Finbarr was a little bit more hesitant. He considered Sulawesi there too. We'll see if Harrier can finish the job.
I mean, you have a Canada guess like that. It's got to be inspiring. Yeah. You take that confidence going forward, and we're seeing it right here. Round 3, looks like the UK. We have our 2 players, the neighbors in the region right now, so...
Oh, true.
Maybe they know it. But they are in different parts. They are on pretty different parts right now. But nope, Finn's taking his time, looking around, seeing what can possibly line up. You see that compass there in the bottom left of their screens, red pointing north. So water is directly north. You can see them trying to line that up on the map. Neither of them feels too good about what they're seeing yet.
5 seconds left. They're in slightly different parts of the Welsh coast. Let's see who's better.
Time runs out. Wow, they do end up right there. Same coast, and Harrier with the 4,999. 24 points of damage, holds the flawless.
Yeah, really nice work there, lining up the coast. It's always fun to line up coastal rounds. That's one of my favorite parts of GeoGuessr.
Yeah, always a good time. Round 4, we're in. We've got a pretty big town there, which could help. And a bit of a valley.
Cool overlook kind of view here. See what they can glean from this.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think here? Italy, maybe?
Yeah, it's really
Southern
interesting
Italy?
buildings.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it. It is Generation 2 coverage, which limits the possibilities here.
It should be Mediterranean at the bare minimum. I'm thinking like an Italy or... Is it ever a Greece? No, I doubt it.
Yeah, I think Italy makes
I think
more
Italy,
sense.
agree.
Yeah.
Southern Italy probably we'll see here, Finn. Gonna go in Sicily. I like it. Yeah, I think it's kind of got to be the areas of Italy that Harrier or Finn are in right now. The timer does run out, and the guesses are in. It will be Sicily. Right there, Finn. Gonna finally make a comeback on round 4. And now, he actually has a slight lead.
Nice region guessing from Finn. He's still in it. And now anything is possible. Round 5 in Japan.
Japan. Prediction really favoring Harrier here. So we'll see 400-point better average on Japan on no moving. But, you know, it always can come down to what kinds of Japanese rounds these players have gotten so far in the World League, things like that. So it's a fun predictor, but it's not a guarantee, and we've seen it before. So we'll see what happens here. 30 seconds left on the clock on round 5, and Harrier does make a plonk. Finn's already got one down near Osaka.
It looks like they're both considering somewhat different regions of the middle of Japan. I think that fits the landscape. They're trying to check the poles as well.
Oh, Finn did end up moving there more toward Tokyo, and he will be closer, dealing some more damage and taking us to round 6. And we're in... They've been getting some difficult rounds.
Yeah.
So little information on these no-move rounds so far.
You can see Harrier's really trying to see what kind of Google car we've got. That can be pretty helpful in these rule rounds, getting the color of the Gen 4 car. Yeah. This is a tough one for sure.
Yeah, this is hard. There is so little to go off of. What in the world? I mean, I think I like Indonesia here, but besides that, yeah. Where are you going on this? Finally, Harry's gonna open the map and wants to go Malaysia and the Taiwan from Finn. Wow, okay. These are different guesses.
What?
Wait, 5 seconds left. This is going to be a game decider. 3.5 times damage. They're both keeping it there. Wait, Harry moves to Thailand at the last second.
Harrier.
It is Thailand.
Harrier.
It is Thai. Harrier wins the game.
Honestly, I didn't even consider Thailand at all myself there. I mean, Harry, what a last second switch. Unbelievable.
Wow,
so good.
Unreal. Such a difficult round, and Harrier ends up winning in a 2